Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Fitness Fridays and you are live with Tina and Mia today. And look at this little nugget got up out of bed this morning for you all. We are so excited this morning, you guys, to be in our very own kitchen. If you haven't been following our journey, we just moved to Texas from Indiana. And prior to moving into our home here in Texas, we were living at my mom's house for the last, how long?
6 months.
6 months?
6.
Felt a lot longer than that.
6.
Only 6? Okay. 6 months. So we were at my mom's house, which was wonderful and a great blessing. However, we were in a much smaller space and we didn't really have a whole lot of kitchen room, so we didn't cook as much. And so this is really super exciting for us that we have a kitchen now to come at you guys at live. And what we're doing this morning, very specifically, is talking to you all about breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast a lot.
Mia doesn't eat breakfast a lot.
I don't have a crave for it.
You don't crave it?
No.
Yeah, how come, you think?
Just don't eat it.
Okay. Well, you know what? You're not alone. There's a lot of people that don't eat breakfast, which is truly the most important meal of the day. Why? Because you are breaking the fast. You have been sleeping, hopefully 6 to 8 hours, but you've been sleeping, not eating, and the body needs food. It needs fuel to get going for the rest of your day. So this is such an important meal, you guys. But here's the deal, and this goes with all of our meal planning, or with all of our meals for the day. It's planning. Nobody's really planning ahead. That's so important. So for breakfast, we get it. Everybody's getting up. The alarm's going off. You're brushing your teeth. You're hopping in the shower. You're getting on with your day. You're grabbing your coffee. Super important. I never forget my coffee. Good morning, Nick. Yes, Nick's on. You never, but you start rolling with your day. You're out the door with the coffee, and nobody's had anything to eat. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's because nobody's planned for it, or they're really not hungry because the adrenaline's already going to just get to work and get rolling with the day. If you are prepared, if you've planned ahead, and as we move forward in the next several weeks, we are going to keep doing more kitchen segments because we want to show you other ideas for the rest of the day, for your meals for the rest of the day. But we wanted to focus mostly on breakfast this morning, just to give you guys some ideas. Good morning, Elvia. Thank y'all for watching. If you have questions, comments, please just give them to us as we go. I feel like I'm on a real cooking show today. It's kind of crazy, but we have tons of really great ideas for you. What, babe? Yeah, Mia is going to come over here. She's going to start making some A-cups. Now, this again is something that we would tell you guys to do. Why we wanted to do it today is because now over the weekend, you guys can have some ideas on how you can prep. Maybe Sunday is a prep day, maybe Saturday afternoon to get you set up for the week. But we wanted to show you how you could prep some really great things that you can keep in the fridge or throw in the freezer and then just take them out as you go throughout the week. So Mia is going to start making some egg cups. I'm actually going to make I'm going to show you oatmeal, and then I'm going to show you how to make my world famous energy protein bars. Let's talk about protein. Let's talk about all 4 macronutrients actually. There's protein, carbs, fat, and water. Okay, so nowadays a lot of people are doing all these diets. Keto is a big one, and it's fat and protein based. Now I'm all about Mia's over here doing eggs. Let me just show you guys. Let me pan.
On the keto.
Okay, oh, Michelle on the keto, gotcha. Okay, so it's very important, y'all, that protein and fat are obviously very good for us, but we can't forget carbohydrate and we can't forget water. You, especially now, y'all have got to drink water, all the water, all day long, especially if you're active. Protein, vitally important. Protein feeds the muscle. Muscle burns the fat. I'm not going to get too complicated. I just want to keep it simple today. Protein feeds the muscle. Muscle burns the fat. We need healthy fat for the brain. Helps us to function properly, but healthy fat meaning all of your nut butters, your peanut butters, your almond butters, all your, good morning Adele, all of your raw almonds, walnuts. I'm going to show you how we can incorporate all of these things together into some meals. Carbohydrates, you guys. Carbohydrates for energy. You get tremendous energy from carbohydrates. You do not have to go crazy with carbohydrates, but I'm gonna tell you this much. This is the time of day to get your carbohydrates in. The morning, this is when your metabolism is ready to say, okay, I'm ready to be up and conquer this day and get lit on fire so I can burn, I can have fuel to burn all day long. Even if you guys are sitting in your job all day, you still need energy to function to get through the day. And I'm hoping a lot of you are getting some exercise as well. However many you want to do, babe. We're gonna make some egg cups and go 6 eggs. We'll go 6 eggs. Mia's making egg cups with, we're gonna just show you guys right here. She's doing egg cups. She is gonna do 6 eggs. Now, yolk is okay. You don't have to do whites. It's totally your choice. There's still really great protein in the yolk. Okay, so here's something else I wanted to tell you. Each meal, now, in a perfect world, if you could do 3 meals and 2 snacks a day, that would be fabulous. Now, when I say meals, I don't mean you have to sit down and have this whole big production of a meal. A meal can be a couple egg cups. A meal could be a little bit of a chicken breast. A meal with some salad. A meal could be a tuna sandwich. A meal could be a protein shake. So what I'd like for you to focus on when you have an actual meal is that you've got at least 20 grams of protein in that meal. When you're doing snacks, 10 grams or less of the protein. Okay, that's super important that you're getting in that protein. So the rule of thumb, morning, Kelly, the rule of thumb is half of your body weight in grams of protein. So I like that rule. If you're working out, again, depending on your goals, and it's always individual. So this is where I encourage you guys to message me privately, because you say, Tina, here's what I'm doing. I'm working out 3 or 4 times a week. I'm trying to build more muscle. I don't want to bulk up. I've heard that a million times, especially from my ladies. You're not going to bulk up from eating protein, guys, unless you eat tons and tons of protein, and that's usually not the case. And you have to lift a really heavy weight, so don't worry about that. But again, everybody's got individual needs, so I can help meal plan you accordingly to what your needs are. If you're working out, if you're trying to build muscle, if you're just trying to lose some weight, if you're just trying to get healthier, it's all good things, and there are different ways to do it based, again, on your lifestyle and what you have going on. Good morning, Mindy. So Mia with the egg cups. Now, this is a great thing that you can do on a Sunday night to prep for yourself for the week. So we have done 6 eggs. She did 6 eggs. And these are quick. The whole idea today, guys, was to give you quick ideas. So there could be a million other things going on, but you can just whip up some eggs really quick in a bowl. She's adding spinach today. She's gonna add some seasoning. She's gonna do a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of pepper. And Mia had an awesome idea this morning, because I love vegetables, but I hate cutting them up. So Mia is gonna add salsa, right, to your egg cups? All right.
I'm not eating them though. I don't like eggs. I only like my eggs in a cake.
Oh, she likes eggs in a cake. Fabulous. Thank you for sharing that. So we're not gonna make cake though. So I appreciate you making egg cups for us this morning, even though you're not gonna eat them. So thanks for that. Okay, if you have a fussy 10-year-old, I've got some great ideas for you too to give them a halfway decent healthy breakfast. But so she's doing, I'm gonna leave you alone. You're on your own, sister.
What
Here.
it looks like.
Egg cups. She's gonna put them right here, guys, in these tins. We just sprayed them with a little bit of extra virgin organic olive oil. We're spraying the tins. Boom, 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 boom.
Seesaw.
There you go. She's adding her, God knows what's gonna happen there. I'm hoping you're probably gonna pop those. The oven's already been on. I mean, you probably only need about 15 minutes for those. So we're gonna just see if we can actually get those done while we're on camera. And okay, so can you pour those into the pan? Now, if you guys wanted to, I'm not a huge fan of dairy or cheese, but I am okay with goat cheese. If you want to do, they have the closest molecular structure to our own milk that we produce. So if you wanted to add a little bit of cheese here, some goat cheese would be awesome. And then Kelly's making eggs for David right now. Awesome. Morning, Carla. Okay, so while Mia's doing that, I wanted to show you guys oatmeal.
Making pepper.
I just made some regular oatmeal here. We did old-fashioned oats. I like old-fashioned oats because I like the thicker consistency. Of course, you can do 1 minute quick oats, but here's what I did. I just added water into my oats. Obviously, if you want to make them a little more creamy, you can add some almond milk. Okay, we can add almond milk. Here's the key, y'all, to some killer oatmeal. It's protein. Now, there's usually a little bit of protein in oatmeal already. I'm gonna say half a cup to a cup is what you should be eating. Sorry for this horrible camera work, but protein powder, and y'all know that I have my own protein powder. It's plant-based. If you're gonna do protein, I don't care what protein you get, but this was something that I formulated. I spent years formulating a good protein powder. If you can remember, this is a phenomenal protein tool. A lot of us struggle with getting protein in because we think chicken breast, we think I gotta get turkey, chicken, tuna, fish, whatever, eggs. If you are on the go or you're in a hurry or you just need some protein in something like the oatmeal, I always add protein to my oatmeal. So, and I try to get plant-based. If you can't get mine, which you can totally, if you want to try mine, it's pea protein, it's cranberry protein. It's very low glycemic. There's no sugar, only 140 calories. There's no sodium. There's only 7 carbs. There's 21 grams of protein, and there's no sugar. So I usually take half a scoop because a full scoop is 20 grams. So there's already about 5 grams in the oatmeal. So I'll just take about a half a scoop, so 10 extra grams of protein. And then I just add this to the oatmeal. So this powers it up. Now again, I'll just, as I add, I go ahead, you guys go to your consistency. I just added a little bit more almond milk to make it, I like my oatmeal creamy, personally. And then here's another great thing you can do it once you've got oatmeal gone. Now remember, this is breakfast, this is power food. Okay, so you can add a little bit of cinnamon. Love adding cinnamon.
And apples.
Apples, Mia actually loves this breakfast. She does cinnamon and apples with hers. And then you can add blueberries. You can add some raw walnuts. Okay, so anything like this to your oatmeal, add some walnuts, add some blueberries. So now you've got healthy fats, great carbohydrates, and great protein. Okay, so that's a really great idea. Now this too, guys, is something, overnight oats. I know everybody's heard of those. If you haven't, you don't have to do them overnight, but this is something that you can actually put them in a jar. You soak the oats with your choice, water, almond milk, oat milk, whatever you guys choose. You can soak the oats overnight. You can put all of this together, and then it's ready to go for you in the morning to just put into a microwave. I like to cook them ahead of time. And this is something too, I like to cook them on the stove. That's my favorite. I cook them on the stove, and then I just put them in a container for tomorrow. And then if you want to warm them up, I actually don't mind eating it cold either. So that's a really great, powerful breakfast for you guys in the morning. I like to make a green smoothie every morning. So I do my green smoothie with water, frozen spinach. I keep my spinach in the freezer. I put frozen spinach in, and then I add a scoop and a half because I like more protein in my shake. How are those 8 cups coming? So I put a scoop and a half of protein powder, and then in your protein shake, that's, you guys, where you can add so many other great things. I love currently right now this Vital Proteins collagen, so I'll throw some collagen into my shake. You can throw some raw walnuts in there. You can throw some almond butter in your shake. You can throw some berries in there. Whatever you guys want to do, the shake is a really great way. And man, you should be getting tons of greens throughout the day. So if you can get your greens in your shake, it's such a great way to get those greens that you're not going to get throughout the day. Those are phenomenal nutrients, and those nutrients help carry the proteins and carbohydrates. Yes, Dr. Vaught, Collagen Rocks. This is a great way to get it in too, right? In the shake. So this is a great way. The nutrients are a great way. The greens and the nutrients, or the nutrients and the greens are a great way for you guys to get those into your body, and they help distribute the protein and the carbohydrates to the proper places. Another great base for a shake, they've got green juices now everywhere at most of the grocery stores. Whole Foods for sure has them, and I really feel like a lot of the local grocery stores are doing them. This is at our local grocery store here now, HEB, but Jewel has green juices too. These are great bases for your shakes. Even if you do half and half, do half green juice and do half water. If you don't, and then you can even add more greens from there. I mean, it's just, honestly, and to do that in the morning is phenomenal. Somebody asked a question about, do you have breakfast before you work out? Great question. Depending on, if you're going to work out first thing in the morning, you need an hour to let that protein digest. Protein synthesis it takes 2 to 4 hours to process. So if you're gonna go work out first thing in the morning and you aren't giving yourself that hour prior to the workout to let it digest and get into your system, then no, I would encourage you to do the protein after your workout. It's such phenomenal recovery. So, and listen, here's the other beauty about protein powder. If you're not at a gym that doesn't have an option for a protein shake, then I have this prepared. You just throw your protein powder in a baggie. This protein powder happens to shake really well without a blender, because I usually love a blended shake. But if I can't get to it, then I just take, I have a grapefruit that I already peeled and I put in a baggie ready to go. And then I've got protein powder already ready. So when I get to the gym after the workout, I can just add some water to the protein, shake it up, and have my grapefruit, and I'm good to go. If you don't have time, what I would tell you is to get at least before your workout, and everybody's different here, guys. You do not have to eat before your workout. If you're one of those people that you're a warrior, you get into the gym at 5 and 6 in the morning, I usually go to do those workouts on an empty stomach, because I can't get anything in that early. So if you can't do that, that's okay. You can have half a piece of fruit. Carbohydrate goes right into the bloodstream, and you're using it for fuel right away. So if you need to have something to eat, especially those early morning workouts, definitely have like half a banana, have half an apple, have half a grapefruit, have some berries. Those lower glycemic, the banana's higher glycemic, but the other stuff's lower. Your call, depending on the workout. If it's going to be a high intensity workout, definitely go with a half a piece of fruit before. If you can do it on an empty stomach, do it on an empty stomach, but make sure you're fueling back up right away. And again, you can fuel back up. Protein is vital after the workout, because you're tearing down the tissue. You want to rebuild that muscle as quickly as you can. So do the protein, but certainly you could have the power oatmeal too. That would be awesome. So again, if you're doing it, but if you've got that time before, if you've got an hour before, then definitely have your breakfast beforehand. It will give you that much more energy, guys. You're going to use that for your workout. You're not going to gain weight from eating breakfast before your workout. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. Okay, so that is what I wanted to show. Mia's making a cups. How are we doing? She's doing awesome. I don't know if those are gonna be ready. We might have to show those to you guys later. Now, here's something that I wanted to show you guys if we have time. I think we do. World famous energy bars. These are so good for you guys, not only just to have made ahead of time. You do these over the weekend. It takes no time at all. I'm going to show you. You can have these then for out the door. Okay. Good morning, Patty. Hope you're well, my friend. You can have these for out the door, or these are really great to have for recovery, to have for pre-workout, post-workout, snacks throughout the day. So let me show you. You're gonna do easy recipe, guys. Here, I'm gonna just turn this around. The key to making phenomenal energy bars, protein bars, you're gonna do 2 scoops of oatmeal. We're gonna do in 2 cups. If you have one of these, if you have a mixer, that is awesome. If you don't have a mixer, just use a hand mixer to whip these up, you guys. Okay, look, we're gonna do this so quick. Protein powder is the key to an awesome energy bar. And again, you guys, if you want to try my protein, just message me. You can order it from me. I can ship it to you. If you have your own protein powder, that's awesome. I'm only encouraging you to try to stick with plant. Whey protein is not the best option, especially for my ladies. There's a lot of digestive issues with whey proteins. So, and remember, whey comes from dairy. Curds and whey, if you've heard of that, that's what they usually get rid of in the process of dairy. So when they're processing dairy, the curds and whey is what is the throwaway out of the process. So they take that now and they use it for other things because it is a good source of protein. However, it's not an easily digestible protein source. So, okay, I always add the dry stuff first, guys. So we added 2 cups of oatmeal. Again, you can do smaller batches, bigger batches, but if you're gonna do 2 cups of oatmeal, I then add 2 scoops of protein. If you want extra protein, add an extra scoop. You can add 3 scoops. I normally, for a typical recipe, will do 2 scoops of protein powder. Then I'm gonna add my main base here. Today we're gonna do almond butter, but this is where you could add your peanut butter as well. Okay, so far 2 ingredients. Protein powder, oatmeal. 3rd ingredient, we're doing almond butter. I love getting raw almond butter. Our local grocery store here, H-E-B, has a machine that you can grind your own. Love it. So we did that. Whole Foods has that. What, babes? Whole Foods has it. Thank you, Mia. How's Mia doing on her 8 cups?
Good.
8 cup check-in. Are we in the oven yet? Not in the oven yet. Girl, work with me, sister. Okay.
Need more.
Okay, babes. I'm with you. All right, so we did almond butter for our base. Now, I love extracts, you guys, for some good flavor. No calories, no fat, no issues here. You just add a little bit of extract. So I got an almond extract. I'm gonna add a little bit of that. Just a smidge, it's strong, goes a long way. All right, so we did a little bit of almond extract. Now, let me get all these guys, sorry. We're getting these. Your choice. I like dried cherries. We went to the bulk section and got some dried cherries. I love dried cherries. Cranberries is another option. Just 1 to 2 handfuls, guys. I'm not a big measurer. I'm Italian. We just throw it in, right, Nick? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So just 2 handfuls of dried cherries. Now, for you're again optional if you want to add some chocolate. Give it a little bit of a sweeter treat taste. But I get all of these organic chocolates. Again, guys, you can get these at Whole Foods. But this is just 100% unsweetened chocolate right here. Enjoy Life. These are from Target. Love these. This is another option. Mia loves Target. Shameless plug for Target. Lily's. These again are at, I think I got these at Balms, okay, before I left home. But health food stores have Lily's brand a lot of times, and Whole Foods. But your choice, what should we go with? We're gonna go with, hang tight, let's do the dark chocolate ones. So here again, guys, we're just your call for your choice. Okay, I got scissors that don't work. Okay, let's do this. Scissors don't work, so we just do this. Okay, here we go. Done. 8 cups are done. They're going in the oven. Again, I'd like to do 2 handfuls here of chips. Then, organic raw honey, guys, or agave is another awesome option. You can do blue agave nectar. So let's do that today. 8 cups are going in, guys. All right, so here's where I would add about a cup of agave. But for time's sake, I'm not going to put it in the cup.
What rack do I put them on?
All right, this is it. You're done. Oh, go right here, babe. I'm going to go right in the middle. All right, so set your timer. Grab your phone. Set your timer 15 minutes. We're going to have to come back to these, guys. All right, so I did about a cup of agave here, guys. Now I'm just going to go underneath the mixer. Underneath the mixer. Those are mixing. Okay, so this is something, again, really great to do on a Saturday or Sunday. You can make them into balls. I'm gonna show you guys when these are done mixing, you can just make them into little protein balls, or you can lay them out on a cookie sheet and you can cut them out. That's how I always did them at the gym for you guys. Now, coming up, I'm gonna be making other flavors of these, and you'll be able to order those online as well. So some other quick tips that we wanted to show you while this was mixing was Mia, who loves pancakes and waffles. You can go ahead and buy a regular pancake mix.
And what I was meaning to say yesterday about the waffles was that in each square of the waffle you put a little tiny piece of butter. Then you fill each square with syrup.
This chick's bad for business. Okay, but she is 10 and she's a normal 10-year-old. But so you can buy an organic Annie's. Kodiak has an awesome one. I want to do a segment for you guys just on different stuff that we can do with pancake and waffle mixes that is awesome for the kids. Or for the grown-ups, it's okay. We can make some, we gotta show you some muffin recipes and things like that. But again, here's the key for that. You buy these regular mixes, guys, but you add some protein powder to them. And then you kind of scrap the recipe that they give you when you do some coconut oils and some other things just to kind of rig the recipe a little bit. So here's another thing I wanted to just talk about really quickly for another breakfast option. This might sound crazy to y'all, but brown rice is such an awesome carbohydrate source. And instead of oatmeal, if you like rice pudding or you like something a little bit more desserty or a little bit of a different consistency but still healthy and good, you can just use one of these little minute brown rice cups, throw it in the microwave, and just like you would do with the oatmeal, add some protein powder. Add that half a scoop, that 10 grams of protein powder to it. Add a little bit of almond milk. Ripple is another really great milk that they've got at Target. I only have it in half and half form right now, but Mia's gonna, I got it right here. Loving this right now. This is Ripple. You can grab this at Target or Whole Foods.
And then in the vitamin aisle, they also, you want to show it?
So, no.
No.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, we can. Okay, Ripple also has a ready-to-go shake, so this is another good option. It's in the vitamin aisle. Thanks, Me.
Like with all the
Mia found these for me. So
on the top shelf.
Yep. So if you want to have a ready-to-go that's already mixed and you don't want to mix it, that's another great option. But this Ripple, this is a half and half. This I like using in my coffee, but this is a plant-based milk source.
And there's also a barista version too.
And there's a barista version. I mean, Mia's got it. So that's something else that you can add to this, guys. And again, just like you would do with your oatmeal, you can add a little bit of apple. You can add some cinnamon. The brown rice is another really great option. But here we go. These are done. So here's what I do with. Let me try to turn this for you guys. I'm sorry. I did this in the mixer. I have one of these handy dandy mixers, which is great. But like I said, you guys can just still use a hand mixer. But here's what we did with the almond butter. Okay, we just go ahead and we just make we just do a tablespoon, just a little tablespoon, and make yourself some little energy bites. Okay, these are awesome, you guys. You can throw these in baggies and throw them in the freezer, and then you just have them to pop for, and I wouldn't go crazy, probably only up to 2 of these at a time for snacks, okay, or for breakfast. Okay, 8 cups are baking. We're out of time, so we're probably gonna have to show you. We'll show you the 8 cups later on today. If you guys have any questions or there's anything that we can help you with, please make sure that you message me throughout the weekend. I would love to help you guys with any more tips and ideas. Next time that we're back in the kitchen, we want to show you more ideas to have throughout the day for lunches and dinners and so on and so forth. But everybody have a happy and healthy weekend. We love you all so much. Thank you for watching. And again, please make sure that you subscribe to the email. We don't send you any junk email. We're just sending you recipes from today. We're going to send those to you if you subscribe to the email on the website that's listed up above. You can get all of our recaps. We do Fitness Friday recaps. And again, we're going to send some recipes out for this last one and just about things that are coming up. So in the future, we appreciate it, you guys, for watching. And again, healthy, happy weekend. We love you, and we'll see you. We're actually going to probably see you later because I want to show everybody the 8 cups.
Bye.
Mia, say bye. She's going back. Are you going back to bed?
No.
Okay. Oh, she's going to stay up with me. All right. Bye, guys.